So the next thing I'm going to talk about is motivation in sports performance. So the motivation is basically why someone is doing something. It's a reason why someone is doing something. So you might think, oh, I want to, be a good footballer. I want to do football because, the money. People think that footballers get paid a lot, so that might be their motivation. They might think, oh, they get paid a lot, I want that life. Other people might think, oh, they're well recognised footballers, they're household names, everyone knows about them, but so they might want to be a footballer for the attention and for the fame. So people recognise them. Other people, they might just be born, the way they are. They might be born to, do a certain thing, and that's what motivates them. They just, as a young person, they might, see something on the telly and think, oh, I want to do that, and it just clicks for them. Other people might, have not a lot of motivation to do something. For example, some people might be motivated to be a good runner. They might train like 4 times a week, 5 times a week. And that's their motivation. They want to succeed at it. They want to get better at it. They want to be, the best. They want to be at the top of it. Whereas someone like me, I'm not that motivated. I play football, but I just play it for fun, really. I don't, I like to, I try hard. I don't try too hard, but I only play twice a week. 1 match, 1 training session. That's it. Because I don't want to be a footballer. I like playing it, but I don't necessarily want to be, a professional. If I wanted to be a professional, then, I'd have more motivation for it, and but I'd rather not, go through all the, going through all the training and that, because I'd rather just, football's my game and I like playing it, but I don't want to be, professional, and I don't want to be a professional, so I'm not really motivated for it. Whereas obviously some people, they do, some people want, to do it for the money, to do it for the fame. So obviously motivation affects the performance. So, if someone wants to be a professional, they will try their best at every game. In case there was a scout there or anything, they want to stand out from the crowd. That's their motivation to get picked for a team. So then they can, live their dream, really. Whereas me, if a scout was there, I'd be like, it's just another guy. I don't, I'm just doing it for myself. I'm just doing it, to keep me fit. And, some people get given that, some people are born with it, some people aren't, so some people, say some people's dads might be a footballer or something like that, or a good runner, so they might think, oh, I want to be like my dad. I want to, be as good as him, or if not better. So that would be their motivation. But yet again, some people's motivation might just be, because they want to be that. That's, they pick it up from something else. Their dad might be, their their dad might just be a plumber or something, but then, you know, they're not motivated to be a plumber because their dad is. They're motivated to be a footballer because they just want to be a footballer because they see it on the telly. You know, they love playing it and they think, oh, I'm fairly decent at it, so, you know, if I practice more, I'll get better and better at it. So yeah, that's why they want to be, you know, a footballer. So motivation depends on, you know, how they were born. You know, some people are born like a driven person. Some people are born more laid back, and that, you know, that relates to personality. You know, some people, their personality affects their motivation. You know, if someone's laid back, you know, they're not as motivated as someone who's probably extroverted. You know, like, say, like an Andy Murray person, he's quite eccentric, you know, he's loud, and he's probably a type A, you know, type A personality. So he's like, that's, you know, you can see the motivation on his face, you know, when he's playing a tennis match. When he loses a point, you know, he shouts, and, you know, that's his, like, you know, that's him firing himself up and, you know, getting motivated, getting back on track. And someone who's, you know, quite like a more relaxed person, you know, if something bad happens, you know, you don't see any facial expression, you just, or they might just, you know, they might just shrug their shoulders and think, oh well, you know, I've lost that point, you know, there'll be another point. So so people have different motivation, people have different reasons why they're doing something. You know, like, some people might be motivated because someone's watching them, you know, their family might be watching them, so they might, you know, get extra motivation from that. That's happened to me a couple of times. I've played a football match. Normally in a football match, I just, you know, I play, you know, just, I normally play, but, you know, I had a match where my dad was watching me. That motivated me a bit more because I wanted to, like, impress my dad. I wanted to show how good I was at football. So I played a bit better, and because I didn't want to, you know, fail in front of my dad. So I, you know, played a bit better. I stepped it up a bit more, so rather than what I was doing before. So sometimes people are motivated by their the environment around them, you know. So as I just said about my dad, you know, he was watching me, so that motivated me a bit more. That, you know, fired me up really. Whereas in just a regular match, I was just, you know, playing my normal game really. I wasn't really trying too hard. I wasn't trying, you know, too less.